Sounds Production. What up, sound?
Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. Represent where you from. Hello and welcome to the Red Room Talk. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Red Room Talk is a show about love, intimacy, and interpersonal relationships, including self, erasing different social stigmas. We are here to have candid discussions and cut through stigmas to show in the end that no matter your background, we all have commonalities when it comes to the mind and heart. Last episode, if you missed us, that's okay. You can find us on YouTube by following the link in my profile to my Instagram. Last episode, we talked about relationships, but this week we're going to discuss Tagged with this week's topic, Surviving Tagged, the Streamer's Survival Guide. Tonight in the Red Room, we have an all-star cast. We have G-Way, Little Woody, Prince Motherfucking Petty, and last but not least, Killa. Let's find out what this week's panel thinks. First things first, I'm going to have you line up in the box. I'm going to have you go in a circle and introduce yourselves and tell you about yourself. Well, you're going to tell me about yourself. You ready? Okay, you're ready. All right. Welcome to the Red Room. Keep your minds open and your language clean. Tell me about yourself, G-Way. What's up? Welcome to.
It's your boy G Way or No Way. Y'all can catch me on here every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Hood Feud, the ghetto version of Family Feud. Y'all can also catch me Thursdays on the Getting Lit show with my boy King of Diamonds. And right here every Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, co-hosting with the lovely Jen and Juice on the Red Room Talk. G Way or No Way.
Hey y'all, killing the building. Self Love Sundays every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. Y'all always know I'm live at Day Near every day. Right now I'm MIA, but y'all know what's up. Y'all know I'm on here for y'all. I know the vibe.
I'm Prince motherfucking Petty. I be sleeping throughout the day sporadically. I have This Is My Sunday Flow, which starts at between 10 and 10:30 and 10:40. So y'all can check me out then. But other than that, what's up, y'all?
Hi guys, I'm so sorry it took me so long. Okay, listen, I'm getting ready. But anyways, my name is Lil Woody, aka Lil Baber, aka the Beaver, aka the Eager Beaver, whatever you want to call me, whatever name you have put out there for me. I have a show every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time with my lovely co-host, Mrs. In the comments, make sure y'all hit her with the fave. 9 p.m. Eastern time, Make a Mess Monday. This Monday we got Top Badge Edition, so male edition. So we got Freck, FDT, and we got Rello on the show. So make sure y'all tune in because it's I'm trying not to cut because it's the most controversial show on the app. You feel me? And it's where you can really say your piece and how you feel. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in.
If you don't know already, I am the host of the Red Room Talk. It is the newest featured show on the app. I'm the hostess with the mostest. I'm probably one of the funniest, most easygoing people on the app. You can find me here every Saturday at 10 p.m. If not, it's usually late night into early mornings. So we are here on the Tagged app where we all met, and that's where we gather. So, first things first, what brought you to Tagged and what are your goals on Tagged?
What brought me to
Can I go first?
Tag
Y'all mind?
was. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Jimmy
ahead.
said no. No, G-Way, go ahead. You good? See, look.
Nah, go
I just
ahead.
be talking too
Ooh, it was
much.
the ooh for me.
I be talking
I
too
want to hear
much.
the ooh.
Okay, no. So, right. I first joined the app because I used to FaceTime one of my homegirls every day and we used to smoke and talk and just kind of like joke around and shit like that. Oh my gosh, language, sorry, and stuff like that. So when she was like, yo, you know what we do on FaceTime, we could do on live and like people will like talk to us too. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, yo, there's this dope spot. It's this app on in the app store, whatever it's called, Tag. You should join it and you feel me, see how it goes. So I got it. And then like I used to come on here and I used to like literally just twerk until I got banned. That's literally all I would do every time I first got on this app. And then eventually when COVID hit, because I got on right before COVID came. So when COVID hit, it got to the point where I was like, wait, hold on. I'm not making money at home at work no more because I got put out of work because of COVID or whatever. So like I need to find a way to bring in income. And like I started my own business, but my business still wasn't hitting or nothing like that. So I was like, I really need like consistent stream of income. So I literally just started streaming on here and I started cashing out during like when the pandemic first hit, when people was getting them unemployment checks and everything. I wasn't getting no unemployment. I didn't get none of that. So I had to try to find a way to make my own money. And so I found Tagged and really got into it. And once I got into it, I got like super dedicated. I tried to go for my top badge, try to do all kinds of stuff. Kind of got discouraged in the midst of it because I ended up going through a lot of personal things. But in end all result, I feel like Tagged has played like a really big role in my growth in life. And like overall, like honestly, it showed me a whole different lifestyle. And like I'm just super appreciative of Tagged in general. And that's why I won't leave this app.
Go ahead, G-Way, since you were already starting.
Yeah. I got on Tag because I was going through a lot of crap. actually to get my mind off reality. I used to drive with Moby, and I used to see him on tag like every morning because he drove nights and I drove days. So every morning he'd be like talking to y'all and all that good stuff. And he got to the point where everybody in his live was asking me like, when am I gonna go live? So I just made it, and 2.5 years later, here I am. She way I know it. I don't regret it one bit.
Killer.
Okay, I got on tag because I had just lost somebody really, really important to me, and I just was going through depression. I just was not talking to anybody, so I just made it, and here I am, 4 years into it, and I'm still alive and kicking.
I had got on tag because for what it was like social media. Then besides from that, yeah, it was money on here. Besides the money and stuff, it was a way of networking. So it was a fast way of networking. It was like, yo, you can network like this. Cool. Let's network. Let's build. So I was all in for it, and then everything just started going. So I'm an OG to the app though. This is my second page, and I've just been pushing ever since.
So for me, I just actually celebrated my 15th anniversary on Tagged. Yes, you heard it right. 15 whole years on Tagged on the 21st. Let's see. I got on here because I was single. This was a dating app. I was on here looking for men. Let's get real. My mom found her man on here. So I did take a break. I was married for some years. I took a break off of here for some years. But what made me come back is my mom met my stepdad on here. So I guess men yet again brought me back to this app. But then I was like, there's a video thing? Like I was watching people go live, like you could throw dollars on girls that was dancing, and it was just crazy wild. Like you couldn't go in a live and the comments were moving. Like old school tag was really honestly where it was at. Like it was so popping. It was just like the place to be, and but it was like my own little world. Nobody knew anything about it except for the people who were on here. So I really love that it was kind of like the underground for me. You know what I mean? Like I could be on here, but nobody knew. Like honestly, people didn't really know that I was on here till I released my YouTube. And they still really don't understand. They just see that I have a show. They don't really know like the depths of where it's from but men brought me here, and then hustling and business kept me here.
Period.
I wanted to develop my name, and that's kind of where we're at. But so what are your guys' goals on Tagged? Where do you see yourself going with Tagged, or is this just for fun?
I do this for fun.
For fun.
I do this strictly for fun. Yeah, if I could cash out, I cash out or whatever, and I gift accordingly because I do swipe my card whenever I want to. You feel me? That's why in my bio it says give genuinely, because I do. You feel me? I'm not asking you for nothing. I might no, because no flex the other night though. I was so lit on my stream. I turned my camera around just like this. I said, I ain't turning my camera around until y'all send me a dragon. But, I have my moments. You feel me? But for the most part, the dragon never came. No, the dragon never came. So when I flipped the camera back around, right, I was sleeping. I was in bed already. I was ready to go to sleep. You feel me? I was just like, okay, we over this. But I really come on here for the fun. I love the laughs. I love meeting new people. I honestly, my favorite part about the app is putting the freaking date game on. And just letting whoever wants to come in my live talk to me, and then I'm gonna just talk to them however I want to talk to them. And if you don't like it, you get out my live.
Well, I come on here for fun, money, entertainment. Yeah, I flirt sometimes, just because fun with it. Because every month, majority everybody lonely on this app, so you gotta make sure somebody got some type of like mortal love. So it ain't no actual I love you type. No, I'm gonna give you a mortal love because I know not all of us got it like that. So. And then on top of that too, a lot of people came on here only during quarantine. So it's like we got quarantine season though people on here too. So it's like you got to know the difference of the crop. So you got to really just understand it and read it. But my thing is too, and I have it bold in my bio too. I got to be in your bag and not in your feelings around me because yeah, I am in a relationship off the app. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like yo, I give you all my love. So it's like if I'm calling you my sister, I'm calling you my big bro, I'm calling you my
Not
best
with
friend,
you.
I'm calling you something. It's like yo, so it's like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, and that's the thing is too, Mrs. I'm not about to play with you. It's like at the end of the day too, I'm straightforward on my life, but it's like not everything is meant to stay on the internet. So just like how I told y'all, yeah, I am in a relationship, but it's like y'all not about to know my whole information. That's the closest y'all can get, and that's it, that's all. So that's not why I'm on here.
Period.
That's it. So therefore, we're
That's
gonna
it,
come on.
and that's all.
We're gonna do what we're gonna do and everything. Like at the end of the day, like the same way how I build with y'all, we're gonna build. If you want to elevate, we're gonna elevate. If you want to have fun, that's fine. But then also realize too, this is also my comfort zone. So don't mess it up because when you come in my life too, and a lot of people don't get space. I get space. My concept's through concept. So if you go ahead and mess up where you can't go anywhere else on this app and feel comfortable, I don't know what to tell you. Cause I could be MIA and not care about the app, really on some real, yeah, I could be thinking about my people 24/7, this, and that. But when I'm with my family, like it's like y'all in the back of my mind. I'm like, okay, my other family's already said I ain't worried about them. They doing them.
Period.
I got more than one family. I got my tag family, I got my bathing family, and then I got other families too. So if I could open up and say that, I'm like, it's a literate like, okay, y'all could too. Like just be real with the situation. So
Right.
but other than that, that's what I'm on here for. Like, honestly, trust me, I drop bags. You see, and it's crazy. I was just saying this too, bro. She's not trending. She knows she late and everything, bro. I just like the quick 100 real quick. Let me get my Jen trending. I can't leave her stranded. You know, let me make sure she got a rap.
Period.
So, like, what? Come on now. Yeah, you started late.
As
Okay,
you
it's a show.
should. Hair
Come
flip.
on now, let's get it on. Like we all active, bro. I'm not worried about that. Like we all get to a bag every day. We get it differently. We all
And
got
do.
friends differently, but you gotta know who you rocking with. Like I said, I told you to the app. I know who to rock with and I know who not. So it's that simple. But that's
Facts.
what. Happy anniversary to your 15th too. Let y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What are your goals on tagged?
My goals are just to meet new friends and have a bond, some like meet new people and stuff like that. And I ain't here for the money. Now, if I get it, then I get it. But if I don't, yeah. But
That's
my
level.
mine is entertainment and just fun. That's it.
It's all about the money.
It ain't about the
Yeah,
money.
my what are you here for? What are your goals on
Um,
tagged? Where do you see yourself?
I'm looking for a wife. No, I'm just bullshitting. Yeah,
He's so aggy.
but let me. I'm here. Like Missy said, I'm here to flirt, network, cash out, and most of all for the entertainment. I mean, I'm a truck driver. I'm alone every day, all day. Y'all entertain me. Y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me laughing. Y'all keep me drunk. Y'all keep me high. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's all fun, man. Fun and entertainment for me.
Oh, we keep
And if
you
I gift
elevated.
you, keep it. Keep it.
Hey,
I don't
can
need
I
to
ask a
flip it.
question real quick? Can y'all
Sure.
stop sending the emojis with the update because I can't see them? It's just
Right,
questions.
a lot of us have
Nah,
it.
Learn the
Same
update.
thing.
You
Nah,
should
Right.
update it.
Yes,
Definitely
she
should
should
does.
update.
No, G-Way said he like to get. G-Way say
Oh,
like
you get the question mark, like,
in the words
Just
of
all I
said,
say question mark, question mark, question
elevated.
mark, question mark. Like,
you have to
damn,
update it because I can't
yeah.
see them either. So I gotta update my
Okay.
iPhone too.
Yeah, time to
Facts.
update. Time to update.
So obviously, well, we know what brought me to tagged. It was the men's, as in the beginning. But then networking, I wanted to, my name to go somewhere. I really honestly, my show is what's kept me here. My goal is I want this show to be bigger than here. As much as I love tagged, I feel like this is something that I've cultivated, and I really honestly, like, I've put my blood, sweat, and tears to this show, and I want to see it go somewhere bigger. My whole idea with this show in the beginning was to be a podcast. But honestly, I love the see, to be able to see people. I love to be able to see y'all smile and laugh and, y'all kind of quickly become my second family. So my goal is to make this just be bigger than here. I want Gin and Juice to be bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? I want Gin and Juice to go outside of tagged. I don't want it just to be a tag name. I want it to go somewhere. I'm thinking about, releasing some products with the Gin and Juice name. So definitely my goal is just to make it bigger than here. It's going to go further than tagged. So go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Now I gotta reiterate the conversation just so I can make sure that I understand it. Oh, okay. So yeah, my long-term goal though. Yeah, I was trying to answer the goal part of it because I only answered one part. I feel like so. My goal is to provide an outlet for everybody to speak on how they want to or how they feel on certain subjects without being censored, without somebody telling you like, oh, you can't say this on live. Like, that's why I really don't care if my show never gets featured. Like, I don't plan on having my show as a featured show. I never, when I made up the show, I never had intentions of it going to a featured show, because at the end of the day, my show breaks boundaries. My show is one of those shows that doesn't follow the rules. We don't follow direction. That's why it's called Make a Mess Monday, because we really make a mess. But at the end of every show, we clean it up and we make sure that everybody's on the same page. And if you're feeling some kind of way at that point in your life, that's a personal problem. You feel me? But we spoke about it, and we had this whole room. We had this whole hour to talk about how you felt. I gave you that platform. You spoke on it, and now I just want you to feel like you're past that, because at the end of the day, we go through battles every day. We encounter different things every day as human beings. And 9 times out of 10, we decide not to talk about these things because they're things that we feel like we should be able to brush off, or they're not important. But at the end of the day, they kind of make us feel some kind of way. So you have to express yourself when it comes to those certain things. So that's what my whole show is about, is being able to express yourself on a whole different platform. In a sense, even if we're all on the same app, it's still a whole different platform, because my show is made to break boundaries. I'm not following the guidelines. I want you to feel comfortable in my live, for you to say whatever it is that you have to say, because we all have these pent up emotions. So let's get it out somewhere. And why not better than Make a Mess Monday, where you can call out whoever you want to call out. You can say however you feel. You can say what happened in your life 3 days ago and speak on it, and then never speak on it again, because you already let it out. You let it out in front of however many people came in the live, but you let it out. And you spoke on it.
Book. Let it out and then clean it up.
Yes, exactly. And just burn it right after. You feel me? Like, that's it, and that's done with. And we're going to move on to the next topic, because guess what? We're greater. And we're just going to build. On top of every bad thing that's happened, we're going to build. And we're going to use that to make us stronger. But release how you feel, because people like to tell you that you shouldn't feel this way, and people like to tell you, oh, well, you shouldn't talk about it, or people like to tell you to keep that stuff to yourself. But no, don't keep it to yourself. Let it out. Let's let it out right here, right now. I'm giving you that platform. So if any of y'all need that platform, let me know.
So if you are just pulling up, that's okay. You haven't missed much. We just touched the tip of it, literally. We still have so much more to discuss.
Ding.
We just discussed what brought you to Tag Ding. What are your goals on Tagged? And so next I want to know, we're going to talk about streamers. I want to know, what are some of your tips for newcomers, for new streamers?
My tips would be keep streaming, especially for men, because in the beginning it's gonna be dry. It's gonna take a while. You're gonna be on there about an hour and have about 6 people. Just keep going. Just keep going. And at the end of the day, if you are serious about streaming, you gotta be serious about investing in yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna invest in you if you ain't willing to invest in yourself. So at the end of the day, if you're serious about streaming, you're gonna have to invest in yourself. You're gonna have to get your name out there. You're gonna have to take a couple of losses. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. There's bumps and bruises throughout the road, but as long as you stay on the road, you will make it to where you're trying to go. That's how I feel.
Facts. That's definite facts. I feel like I'm one of those people to speak for that, because that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. Anytime I go live, you feel me? I'm just putting more into it. I've taken some losses. I've had some gains, you feel me? But at the end of the day, everything that I'm putting into this app is worth it. And if it wasn't worth it, I would no longer be putting into it. So I might get to the point where I'm being a crybaby in my stream and I'm like, nobody's here and I'm bored or whatever, whatever. But I won't give up. And honestly, shout out to Mrs. Shout out to King of Diamonds. Honestly, those are probably the top two people that have kept me streaming more than anybody. They keep telling me to keep going. King of Diamonds has been one of the people that have pushed me the most. There was a point in time where I was literally like, I'm only coming to visit people's streams. I'm not doing none of this. I just want to sit in somebody's box. I don't want to stream no more because I really felt like down and out. And then guess what? Like a month later, literally a month later, I've never gotten an icy. I've gotten a couple spicies. Never got a lightning. Never got none of those dragons. They didn't even give me an icy. He skipped the icy and gave me a lightning, and I was like, wait, what? Like I've been putting so much time. Like, wait, is this really it? Is this my moment? Like, is this it? Like, this is what I've been waiting for. I waited for it for so long because I've been so consistent. I was so consistent. At one point I was going live every day for 3 times a day and streaming for at least 3 hours at a time within that. So I was streaming at least 12 hours a day in different increments of time, and I felt like all my time was being wasted. But now when I stream, just the short amount of time that I'm on, because I only go live for like maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at the most, I'm getting the love that lacked in the beginning when I started. But it's like it was all worth it because it built up. I started to build it, and now they come, and now they're consistent, and now they wait for me to go live. And when I go live, people are like, "Yo, we've been waiting for you," and it's like I never would have expected that, but I just kept going. Like I didn't let anything stop me, regardless if I swiped 5 times in a week and didn't get none of that back. I didn't care. It was never about how much money I spent because I knew in the end it would be worth it. And I had people supporting me along the way who told me like, yo, it's worth it. Just do it. Trust me. And I trusted them. And when I finally put all my trust in them, it really worked out for the greater good, like for real.
So what about you, Prince? What are some tips for new streamers?
Ooh. Just to maneuver around. If you see the good, like Woody said, you see, you stream and you stream, and then you'll get better at it. But another thing is, you might meet some cool people here. Then again, you may not. But try to maneuver around the negativity and just wave all that out and just stick with what you know, which is the positive stuff. And if somebody, yeah. If matter of fact, no, if you don't have it, don't swipe. That's what I'm gonna tell you too.
That's facts. That's
If you
facts.
don't
That's
have
big
it,
facts.
don't
If
swipe
you don't have
because
it,
somebody
don't
will
swipe.
definitely make
Don't
America.
They
be
might run
swiping your
off on
rent.
you.
Don't be swiping your rent money in here, okay?
Exactly.
Okay, facts.
Don't be swiping your light bill and your water bill. That's exactly what you need.
Take care of your
Right.
bills
All your
first
baby's
before
money.
you swipe.
Exactly.
The
Take
cardio.
care
Exactly.
of the
Amen.
kids first.
Put
Take care
some
of the
money to
kids
the side,
first. Take care of yourself
or
first.
or put some money to the side for this, and then the rest of it use on your
You
bill.
can mute me so I can go
Swipe the
pee.
card
Oh, sorry.
notice. She said. So what about you, Kim? What are some tips that you
I'm
learned
gonna
along the way?
I'm gonna actually attach on to what Woody, Prince, and G-Way said. Guys, for one, y'all move differently. So guys, y'all gotta push harder. What Woody said, the consistency, for real. Um, what Prince, what Prince, like he said, take care, like I said, take care of your kids first, take care of your house note first, take care of you first. With make sure everything in you is done first too. And like Nicole said in the comments too, stay humble. But this is what I tell everybody on a daily basis. Come on this app like yourself. Because the same way how you are on this app is the same way how you are. And this app shows true freaking colors. This is reality. We can see each other on and off this app. I'm in ATL right now. I done seen a lot of people since I've been out here, and they didn't really still show me the same true colors, the same way how they are on this app. They are the same way off this app, and I respect them for that. That is the only way I'm going to give you your love for that. The minute I see that you're not yourself, I'm sorry, respectfully, but you're getting cut off. And that's why I got my show Self Love Sundays with Killer, because everybody forgets to put their self first and decide to put everybody else first before that. Nah, Self Love Sundays every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern for a reason. I know I had lacked and I did not have my show for 2 weeks, but I also was taking care of me for 2 weeks. So y'all need to do the same thing. Take care of yourself first, and I promise you will see a difference. Just like how Jen and Juice said, she want her brand bigger and better. Killer, the same thing. I want my brand bigger and better. I'm known on 7 different apps. Like, come on now, that's real love right there. Like, as long
It,
as you take care of yourself, you can take care of the next person. Like, straight up. That's the only way how it's gonna be. Trust me, I done been in predicaments to where people was like, "Oh, I'm done. I'm done." Look, I stand on my 10 toes regardless. Literally. Ain't nothing gonna ever happen to me. If somebody wanted to shoot me, they could have shot me a long time ago. If somebody wanted to like sit there and do anything, they could have did that a long time ago. Guess what? I'm still standing on 10 feet tall. Ain't nothing gonna never happen to me because I know if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna die with a real one. So y'all need to have that same mindset every day. Literally, come on this app like you. That's why my name is Killer. Y'all named me that. I came on this app as my real second middle name, Persilla. Then it went from Persilla to Scylla. Then from Scylla to Team 3, because I used to rock with Three Stripes too. King of Diamonds, I still rock with him. Missus, every top badge on this app, I went from a low badge to a top badge, black VIP, no VIP, everything. I done rock with everybody on this app, yo. Y'all gave me who I am to this day because I will never make sure that myself is gone. Like literally, that's my twin in the comments, Black Hearted Killer. Come on now. I don't have nothing else that's playing. Everything I what I got, it's right here in front of me. Y'all are me and I'm you. It's that simple. We all as one. We all call each other family. You know, it's funny, and I say this every day too. I can call y'all family before I call my blood family family. That's backwards, right? But that's why God say what blood is thicker than water and water is thicker than blood. You can't always depend on that. It's a lot of
mhm.
factors that come in and into stuff, but it helps us and it makes us stronger. A lot of us women went through a lot of stuff on here. A lot of us men went through stuff on here, but look, it's only making us stronger. So guess what? Let this app build you, not break you.
For sure.
Always forever, y'all.
So some tips that I have are definitely um, bring your backbone with you every time you on this app, because if you don't, this app can break you for sure. So definitely always bring your backbone. Um, Separate your personal life and your tagged life. To an extent, you can bring yourself on here, but also you have to have that other part of you separate. I see that Mrs. had said she tells people all the time, don't hit the button expecting anything. That is for dang sure. Don't think that every time you get on here, you're going to get something, because you will be sadly mistaken. Nicole had said, stay humble. I definitely fully agree to that. And honestly, don't and as much as the money is beautiful and all that, just be your real authentic self. That is really huge to me. um One thing that anybody who knows me, they'll always tell you, like, I'm the same person off this app as I am on this app. Now there's obviously a part of you that's you're kind of mechanical on here sometimes, like you know, when you're just hitting that button, but I always am myself. I'm always like, this is me. I'm goofy, just as goofy as I am on here, as I am at home. I'm just as loving as I am on here as I am at home, you know. So I definitely try to be myself, and people will really seriously, honestly love you, and you'll find your crew, you'll find your circle by being your authentic self. So definitely just always be yourself. Um, let's just give me a couple of your do's and don'ts before we move on to the next.
Do invest in yourself. Don't expect anything back in return. If you're gonna do it from the heart. You know, if you do it from the heart, it'll come back around 2 times over. Like, don't throw something at somebody thinking, oh, they're coming back. Oh, I threw them a jet, and you're live the whole time waiting on West Side Chicago to come bring you that jet back, because
That was
West Side Chicago is gone. You know, like, at the end of the day, West Side Chicago might not be the one to bring that jet back. It might be East Side Chicago. You know, you never know. So, but if you're gonna do it from the heart. Only thing I say, don't. If you get burnt once, don't go back to the same well thinking you're not gonna get burnt again. So
mm,
a lot of people make that mistake too. You know. So if they fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, time to block you and move on.
Amen. Yep. Go ahead. Oh,
Got
Yeah.
you.
No, I'm like I've been muted this whole time. I wasn't okay. One thing I could say is don't come on this app if you're like just to build on what he said is if your sole intentions are to get paid in a sense because like yeah of course the money's here on this app but you can't come on here just expecting off rip like somebody put me on this app and told me I could make money like, no, don't do that because if you do that, you're going to set yourself up for failure. You have to understand that anybody who sets you up on this app and who tells you to come on this app is telling you to come on this app because they know that you're willing to invest in a sense. You feel me? Because you have to invest in order to get to where you want to be. You're not just going to get there just based off being you. Like, as much as we all wish that we could get on live and really just make gifts just based off us being us, and that's solely what we're getting gifts for, like, eh, is one of those things where it's like, yeah, people are going to gift you to a certain extent. But you got to understand, you got to be tactful when you get on here. You have to understand like when you go and start in somebody's life, yeah, you might gift them and you might swipe your card $200-300 and send them a couple shit, oops, send them a couple things, but they're not gonna come back with that same thing that you sent them. They're not gonna swipe the same money that you just sent. So you don't want to come in here with a complete open mind in a sense. You have to have a plan put in place. You have to understand that there's ways to make money on the app, but you have to go about it the right way in order to make that money. And so you just really have to have a plan overall. Like you're not just gonna come on here and automatically cash out $1,000 based off who you are. Like as much as we all are worth that. Let me tell you that we all are worth just $1,000 cash out without putting anything into it. But are we really gonna get that? No, we're not. Those are one of those things we're not. It's not gonna get handed to us. You have to work for it. You might feel like you don't have to work for it, but yeah, you do. But it's not realistic. Like she said, Sexy Ramad just said unrealistic goals. That's what you're setting yourself. You're setting yourself with unrealistic goals. You're not just going to come on here and get all this money sent to you without you showing any type of interest in return. You have to understand and you got to be tactful. You got to have a plan in place if you really want to make money. But if not, you're on this app solely for fun, which is cool too. A lot of people do come on this app just for fun and they'll get gifts and they'll get enough to cash out and guess what? They'll take everything that they had to cash out and send it back to every single person who came into their life because that's just who they are. But there's some people when they get that, they're going to cash out. And I'm fair warning, I'm one of those people. I'll come back with it eventually. I ain't coming back right away though. You just aided me in my cash out. Let me get my little money and then let me come back and show you some love, but don't rush me either. Don't make me feel like I have to gift you because like I said, my in my bio it specifically says gift genuinely. If you're not gifting genuinely, I don't want it. I don't want it whatsoever. Like
that's like
I
an
send what I
unspoken
want as
flip.
you should.
It's
Yeah,
like
we're not flipping. That's not what we're doing.
it's an unspoken
Nah,
flip.
we're not flipping. Yeah, we're not flipping at all. Nah, I would never. You'll never see me flipping unless I really just wanted to beat somebody in a battle. And I'm like, yo, keep sending me everything I send back to you just so we can, mess these people up. But I really only did that when I first started on the app. My number one gifter, the only reason he's my number one gifter is because we flip back and forth. That's why I've been begging for so much. So y'all, if y'all want to take my number one gifter spot, feel free. Feel free, just do it. Send it. I promise you could take it.
My
Like,
dude,
go ahead, do that. It really ain't even that high. All you need is a good 400K on the board,
oh
and
man,
you could take it. You know
my
what I mean?
my
What's
dude.
what's a do and don't for you, Prince? What's a do and don't?
Let's see. Don't open up too much because you never know. Somebody may use what you tell them against you
Facts.
because they may take something personal and then they put it out there, and then they got the whole entire world looking at you like you stupid. And a tool like Woody and G Way said, invest in yourself. So just invest in yourself. Just keep going live, keep doing what you're doing, create good content. You know, so just invest in yourself. And then the don't is don't. put too much of your personal life out here because people will use that against you.
What about you, Killa? Do and a don't.
I'm actually gonna agree with G-Way, Lil Woody, and Prince, and probably what you gonna say already ahead of time too. But I'm gonna let y'all know this though too. Besides from how we said, come on here as yourself. Don't spend it if you ain't got it. Make sure you put yourself first. If you know you just in there to vibe with somebody, let it be known. Don't hide around the bush. Literally, that sneakiness and that everything that's just gonna show. Okay, you're like you just in here being sneak this, or you just in here like showing some type of like. I'm trying to put this the nicest way as possible. I don't know if y'all know this Aries season right now too, but I don't hide nothing. But don't be goofy about it. Literally, just go straight direct about it. Like it's not that hard. If the person can't take it, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like literally, like it says in my bio, get in your bag, not your feelings. And I literally mean that
Period.
because I don't care about you being in your feelings. If it's not death, don't come to me. If you can't come, if you have something going on and you need to talk to me, come to me. I understand that we are humans. We all go through stuff. It's a daily life. That's understandable. Um, Sitting there, if you like really going through something like in nationals or something, or you like got into an argument, like how the same thing how I just told my twin. I just got off the phone with my twin like not even an hour ago before the show. I said, whatever energy is not meant to be provided, do not let it be in your life. It's that simple. Let it go. You ain't gotta block the person. You ain't gotta do nothing. Sit there and let them watch you eat. Cause guess what? They're gonna come back regardless. They need you, not you. You need them.
Fact.
Honestly, my dues is stay on your 10 toes regardless. Honestly, I don't force nobody to fade me. I don't force nobody to gift me. I don't force nobody to talk. I don't force nobody to do none of that in my life. Yeah, I used to be on people's appreciated for the tag tampons. I used to be one of those people, but I learned from that. You cannot force nobody out their own will. Literally. Yes, y'all. I call them tag tampons.
Tag
I
tampon.
have to look. I have to bring some
Wow.
sense of humor in here for a minute, you know. But yeah, don't don't
Wow.
Ah.
don't put your life matter somewhere where it don't belong because you're gonna know if you're not belong. God is still testing you, so you gotta think about that. Like
Mhm.
literally, there's a lot of people who I met on here. I've been on the app like for years now. Like I said, this is my second page. I know who I'm gonna be around. I know when I go push that go live button, who gonna pop in there first. For example, I'm my number one, and y'all know my number one is Youngest VIP. He ain't through on my board all week. That's how genuine I am. By the time he try to go catch me, I'm off. No, go have your fun. Go do you. You don't have to come throw on me. You check on me on a daily off the app. That's real right there. I appreciate that. That's enough said and done. You're
Mhm.
already my number one all time. You ain't got to
Right.
throw on my board. I just like for him throwing on my battles. I told him, I was like, look, you don't got to throw on my battles all the time. Everybody, oh, where your number one at, bro? I told him to sit his ass down. I told him to sit his butt down. I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot. It's this piece of stuff. But it's like, yo, you sitting there and you going, but you not like really got to think about it. Like, come on now, just put your other verb alone. Cause I know what it
Right.
look like. Y'all know what it look like. We all grown on this app. We not kids. It's that simple.
Right.
That's my best advice. I ain't saying nothing else.
So my do is protect your energy. Um, definitely that block button works. At any point.
Fact.
Always protect your energy. Um, my don't is don't don't let this be too much of your self-worth. Don't let this app be your self-worth. Know who you are on and off this app. Don't let this app and don't let people on this app make you decide that's your self-worth. You are worthy just like everyone else on here. So that is mine. If you're just pulling up, that's okay. You haven't missed much. We still have a lot more to discuss. We just discussed what brought you to tag, your goals, tips for new streamers, some do's and don'ts, but we're going to change direction and get some laughs. So we all know our favorite thing, and it's funny because mine just walked into the room. What is your best troll story?
Oh Lord.
And then and then we'll discuss after that. But first and foremost, what is your best troll story? We need to have a laugh on here. We're always so serious, so I want to hear some of your best troll stories.
Okay, get done.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this
Oh,
right now. I have a whole bunch of pages, so if you try to block me,
oh,
you can't out troll a
oh.
troll because I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna troll you. You're gonna have an extra view because of me.
It's all
Good luck trying blocking me. If
good.
I go and I troll you, I'm gonna tell you right now for
Go,
one. I'm gonna go see what your vibe is.
go.
And mind you, I do swipe on my troll pages too. They all got levels. Like literally, every troll page has a level.
Period.
So just like my main page. Besides from that though,
Okay,
oh,
there we go.
I know how I could tell you. I'm not gonna put no name out there though. I'm gonna leave that to the side. But she's very beautiful. I think she's probably 300 or I'm gonna just say 200 on the app all time. If y'all go to the what's it called it? Yeah, that's the closest I'm gonna get y'all. But I went in there, right? Yeah, we had started off on the wrong foot, you know. But I was going in there because it looked like she was upset. And y'all know how y'all just go and make your rounds. You want to go how you feel comfortable with somebody. And I was like, oh, I want to go troll her real quick. What's her vibes? She went everything. She was laughing. I said, yo, it looked like somebody really made you upset. But I guess how I said it in the right way. That's not directly how I said it, but I said it in the right way to where she really got in her feelings about it. So this is the crazy part. I couldn't even troll that day. Like it completely got me from stopping from trolling into okay, killer gotta come out now. So I had to reveal myself behind my troll page. I said, you know what? We go through things on and off this app, like how we said. And it's like at the end of the day, I sat there, I couldn't even have fun with her that day. I couldn't even make her smile that day, no nothing. I was just like, yo, from a female to a female. She was going through it. And I was like, you know what? It's time for killer therapy to come in. Killer, come out. I immediately stopped my troll. I went to go grab my main page immediately. Sat there, we talked, we had our conversation. She let me know everything directly from the bottom of her heart what was going on. I sat there and I was like, you letting a lot of stuff gravitate you, but you're thinking about yourself. You doing too much for others to where you got to cut that to a slack. And I was like, I understand that. She had got taken advantage of. She didn't got walked on, abused, all that. I said at the end of the day, you still going through a testimony. I understand that and everything. I said to this day, I go in there and I go check on her. I will never troll her again. Like literally. Because it's like at the same time too, like I said, trolling, you could take that all types of different ways. You can have fun with trolling. You can criticize. You can do all that, but it's a time to where you have to stop. Like I said, you can't out troll the troll because she out trolled the troll. She stopped me to where she made me go get my main page, and I really took that harsh to. Because if you can go and help somebody even off a troll page, yo, I got heck of troll pages on my board. I don't even know who they are, bro. Like that's a blessing right there. I didn't never seen their face. They never wanted to hop in my box. Like I said, I don't force nobody, but it's like, yo, that's a blessing. That's why I keep telling you, don't block your trails. You never know where your blessings are gonna be at on some real.
What about you,
But
G Way?
that was a blessing of a troll the troll day that I ever had, and that still touches my heart to this day. I can never forget that.
My best troll story, I got a troll that comes to my live. Been coming to my live since I started going live. Her name is Stacy. And I was live probably about 4 or 5 months ago. And I had some drama pop off in my life. And she came out the cut and she was like, hey, we
Yeah,
ain't finna do
Stacy.
all that. We ain't finna do all that up in here. G-Way doesn't do live in this drama. I was like, that's right, Stacy. You let him know. She's like, I'm here every live. He doesn't do drama in his live. He doesn't do drama in his live. She's like, you know what? Just to show you guys how much he doesn't do drama in his life, I've been here every live. She dropped the dragon on me. She had watched enough videos to where she dropped the whole dragon on me. And that was probably the most heartfelt thing I've ever got.
Okay, to send the diagram, right. So to do the math, right, they give you 2K every day to watch a video. From what I've seen, you can watch 2K in somebody's stream. So
Mm-hmm.
for her to keep coming back, you get 2K. What is 40K to send the dragon?
She see what she
So
did.
for
She did not
20, at
that.
least 20 days straight, she came in just watching straight videos,
Yep.
and it built up enough to send you a dragon. Like
Oh, I didn't build
what?
up enough to send a jet before. Trust me, it's worthy. Like if you just sit there and watch them and not touch them. Oh yeah, you can go on somebody's live and act like you broke. It's possible. It works.
Hmm. Okay.
Ooh, troll story.
That's
What?
like I honestly I can't think of like a bad troll story that I have. Like
Best.
I have trolls all the time, but no, the best. I don't know what would be the best troll story that I have, only because all my trolls that come in are people who saw me in other lives, and they just come in to try to like mess up my vibe and mess up how I feel, but I don't think anything's ever like turned and been for the better. And I've been on live for what, almost 3 years now.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
I really don't think I've ever had one troll story that has like turned out to be the best. Well, actually, no, because uh, Saul, Saul, he goes in a lot of people's lives, but he's one of those trolls. Like when he comes in your live, like he'll get in my box and like he'll just bring a light to it. So like usually I have my date game on in my box whenever I'm on live. I always have the date game on. It's like once in a while where y'all see me versing. And if I'm versing somebody, it's somebody that I know. Like I'm not doing random verses for the most part. But Saul is one of those people when he comes into my live, like he brings a positive energy. He brings one of those energies where it's like, yes, he's a troll and yes, we know he's here to make laughs and everything, but for the most part when he comes into your live, he's supporting you too. He's not just like sitting in your live just watching you. He's sitting in your live making it active, making sure that people are still talking to you, making sure that he's still talking to you so you don't feel like you're talking to yourself in the middle of a random and everything like that. Um but when it comes to like troll pages, like most of the time I know when it's a person that I know who's on a troll page, like for Mrs. for example, because she said my troll page got all levels. So if Mrs. came into my live on a troll page, I would know it's her automatically, off rip, just by the way she messages me and the way she talks to me. But there's other people who come in on a troll page, I wouldn't even know who they are, but they still support me. But the only troll that I can actually say, like I said, stood out to me is Saul, Saul. Saul, whatever you want to call him. I call him Saul because that's how you say it in Spanish. But he comes into my live and he turns things up. It makes everybody feel welcome, and he sits there and he consistently speaks to me for hours at a time, regardless if he's not gifting me at all. Honestly, he just sits there talking to me. But I love that. I love it because he's one of those trolls that doesn't disrespect me, doesn't disrespect none of my people. If I tell him like, "Yo, stop talking," he's gonna stop talking. Like it's one of those type of trolls. Like he knows when to come in and be funny, and he also knows when I'm telling him to shut the f up.
Now me,
The comments made me stop, but yeah, so he knows when to shut the f up, and that's pretty much what it is. That's why he's the best troll in my life.
now
Prince.
me, child. I know somebody that's off this app who he has a profile and he'll comment on his main page and I'll be just talking. And next thing I know, I see the person and I'm like, what did you just and then he'll go back on his main page. Then he'll start talking to you for a minute. And I'll just be like, can you just come in here on your main page and stop doing that? Because I can't I'm not gonna keep looking back and forth for you. I'm looking for this person, but you coming on for this page. And it cracks me up sometimes. And then sometimes I get mad. Be like, I'm gonna block you, and because he came in today, and I was just like, Lord. But I know who it is though. But he made him. Actually a guy. But then troll page is actually a female. And I'm like, really?
It was me. It was me.
Shut up.
So, so my best troll story, honestly, he's probably in here now, or he's in someone else's live, being a troll. But he had actually came in my live. He was trolling me. I don't know. He was just acting like he was someone else, and then he actually he's become one of my best friends on this app. One of my biggest supporters. He comes in here all the time. If you see him, he comes in here with many different names. Often my name, my picture. That's how it all started. His name is Ty, but he became one of my best friends. He's probably in here now as Red Room Bouncer. Or he might even be Ty. I don't know what his name is today. I didn't get to see him. But Ty, if you've been in my
I
live,
think
you've
he
seen
came
him.
in and his name was Ty this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen Ty.
but he's honestly that's
I
one of
think I
my
saw
besties. That's
him
my ace boon. That's my eyes. That's my ears. He he does a lot for me on this app, and so I honestly that's my best troll story because quickly become one of my best friends on here. Chill. If you're just pulling up, that's okay. You have not missed it all. We still have a little more to discuss. We just discussed what brought us to tagged, what are your goals on tag, tips for new streamer, best troll story. Now we're going to be on the little more serious side. Was there ever a time you wanted to quit tagged? You don't have to tell the story, but what was it that kept you going?
F yes. F yes.
Go ahead, D-Way. You went first.
Oh, okay. Everybody said yeah. There was two people that kept me going. No, three. There was three opportunities I wanted to quit. The first time was Top Badge Destiny. The second time was Top Badge Trap, and the last time was King of Diamonds. I wanted to give up, and I went in there like, yo, I'm done. I can't do this no more. And all three of them told me to keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, remain being me. And since then, like my last time, that was probably about a year ago, I haven't looked back. You know, like once you realize once you're streaming that you're actually helping people, and there's some people that come to your live that look forward to your live all day. They can't wait for you to go live. You know, that's what keeps me going. Giving advice keeps me going, and just the overall support. Like if you like Woody said, you go missing for like 3-4 days and come back live, they'd be like, "Where you been? I've been about to die without you." You know, like that keeps me going at the end of the day. Your
Facts.
supporters.
Facts. I would definitely build on what he just said in a sense because what keeps me going live is the people who want to see me live. So King Diamond's one of the biggest people. I go to him all the time when I'm annoyed and when I'm like just done. And I feel like I'm not gonna keep going on tag. Like I don't want nothing to do with tag. And then I'll go into somebody like Mrs. Live, and Mrs. is like, go live so we can verse. And I'm like, girl, I don't want to go live. And she's like, no, go live. Like you need to go live. Like, cause she knows how my viewers see me. She knows what they want from me. She knows what they expect. And for me, it's like I'm so discouraged because I'm not getting those gifts, but she's on my ASS as she should be because when I do go live, even if I'm not getting gifts necessarily, I'm getting the comments, I'm getting the views, I'm getting all that. So it'll add up eventually over time. Like there's one night where I might not have people gifting me and people are just commenting, but then the next night I have 100 to 200K in the stream. Like, and it just happens. But she's been one of those main people who keep telling me like, yo, just keep going live, bro. Don't give up, because it's gonna come. And she's a top badge, so for her, like, she has certain criteria she has to meet. She has to keep going live a certain amount of times, and she has to get a certain amount of diamonds. So for her, like, she has an actual goal, but her being in my life, she's made it for me like, okay, she has a certain goals that she has to reach, but she showed me like what goals I need to reach so I can get there and I can be on the same kind of page as her, because at the end of the day, she is more advanced. So I have to take what she tells me and the things that she tells me into consideration just because she is a little bit more advanced than me. So when she tells me, yeah, go live, even if I'm only going to be live for 30, 45 minutes, I do that. Because I know the background I'm going to get, and I know the audience I'm going to get, and everybody who's in there wants to see me and they want to be there and they want to be active. So I just got to keep doing that. I got to keep pushing towards that. I got to keep getting those same people. I got to keep making sure that the same people who are already coming into my life every day are getting that entertainment and are getting that content that they want, that they're looking for.
What about you, Petty?
Ooh,
Thanks, Mom.
I'll be saying this. I'll be thinking that almost every month. I'll be like, why do I still do this? But then G Way and Woody would say they got the people, like me. I got Empress, I got Most Hated King, my brother Hemi, Tokyo, King J. I got all of them. They tell me, look, just keep on going, just get the negativity out, and you'll be fine. And I've been getting negativity, I've been getting the negative stuff out, and now I feel better. I feel better about it now. But then certain days I just be like, so I go talk to one of the people I just said, and it makes it all worth it. Just to get on here and just create content and just get your mind off of what's going on the outside and just come on here, and that's what keeps me on.
Definitely. What about
I'm
you,
gonna
Killer?
say this app is addicting. As much as you want to try and leave it, like I said, I'm an OG to the app. You can't leave it. Literally, I'm gonna air that out now. This app is addicting. Okay. I would say we was leaving, we was doing this and all that, and look, we all came back. Yes, this is our casa. Tag is our casa. Tag is the place where we can actually express our feelings, and ain't nothing about it. Like a lot of people sit there and they like, oh, I'm leaving the app. I'm like, bro, you're about to deactivate your page. Just delete the app or just sit there and remove your app from the phone and come back. Cause we know we all need a break, okay? Yeah, I just said I was leaving the app so many times. No, you know what I did? I just act like it wasn't there and just went to my other 6 apps I was supporting. I come back over here and I feel like it. Literally.
You know how many
So
times I damn leave? About 12 times a day.
Leo, I even did a celebration party. What was it? September or October with Rello and them, my number two. But this the thing though. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be back. Literally. Me swiping as much as I swipe, I honestly could care less. But I know how generous, but beyond the swiping and stuff, I'm like, I know who's there. That's why I'm like, support system. They be like, oh, if you don't support me during this, support system is a long way on this app, bro. Stop just saying if you're not on
Oh,
my
that's
board, bro. It's beyond your board. It's consistency is the key. Literally.
that one
I
person. I
got
forgot
people
you.
that literally support me on and off this app, bro. Like on some real. Stop just saying on the app. If they got their phone number, they support you. If they got your Instagram, they support you. If they constantly every day like posting your posts but not able to make it to your live, they support you. Support is a long way, bro. There's no other way to put that. Like straight
And
up. Cause if I want to, and like I told y'all, and my birthday battle's on the first. I told y'all my MAA until my birthday battle, right? I MIA for a cool minute. Hello, I'm back. Make it make sense. I'll let y'all know when I'm about to MIA. Come on now.
No, Pit Bully tells me that too. He'd be like, "You ain't going away. You ain't going away. You just gonna just leave
so
that."
for
On some real. If it wasn't for each other, we all wouldn't be on this app. Straight up. Like, we all would have been gone. Like, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Tag, shout out to Meet Me, shout out to POF, all in the same mother family, much in Mother Nature, for letting us actually be us, bro. Like, you can't be us on and off this app no more. Like,
Especially when you don't. Especially like for example, like I'm just gonna just throw it out there. Like okay, for example, I get rid of it. I'd be like, oh, what is G Way doing? That's right, I don't follow him or nothing else. Let me go on tag just to see what he does, see what's up. I ain't heard from him in a while. So it's just like, okay, you're addicted to it because you may not have the person's other social media, but you be worried about the person, so you just jump right back on.
we're literally addicted to each other, like on some real.
Mhm.
Like it's real. Like that support go a long way. You see how we all came in here supporting Jen and Juice. Hello, she asked
Exactly.
all of us to be on the show, and look where we all at. We right here.
Exactly.
We ain't nowhere else. We could have been somewhere else differently. Nah, we right here. That's real love. That's real support.
Exactly.
Make it make sense. Come on now.
So for me, what kept me going, my ace Boone, King of Diamonds. A lot of the times he's somebody who when I'd be like, I ain't doing this, and he'll just be like, yes, you are. And I remember my show. I was, went through some things with my show, and I was like, I'm not doing the show. I'm done with this. Da 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 da. And he's like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yams, G-Way, Woody. Look, a lot of y'all have
I tell you that
been
all the
kind of my listening ear, telling me like, hey, you got this. So a lot of y'all are my, you're my guiding light sometimes, because without someone, oh, thank you, without having that support there, you know what I'm saying, without having that support, it often can feel like it takes too much from you. So you guys pour back into me, and that's a lot of it is like you can't pour from an empty cup. So knowing that I have, you all who come here every week to see my show, or y'all, y'all who come to my show, beyond my show, that's pouring back into me. So that's what kept me going. And G-Way, I mean, that's my ace boon too. He often comes in here just to chop it up or just to show love and like, hey,
Go to sleep.
right, go to sleep and wake up
We
like,
all get those sleep
you're
lives.
still,
Sleep lives
I
matter.
fell asleep in here.
no, because I go her. I come
Sleep
in here.
lives matter.
I come
He's
in
like,
here.
I fell asleep in here. He just be in here listening to my music, and he'll be like, I just woke up in here.
No, but no.
I just woke up in your live,
No,
and I
wait.
fell asleep in your live. So
What
that
day did
I'm a lot of people's place to fall asleep just because
is?
listening
Oh
to my voice.
Lord,
I have a lot of people who listen to my voice. They're like, I don't know what it is about you talking and your voice. They're like, but
Me.
you
just
have to talk
talking
show host. You have to talk show host.
puts me to sleep. Even people on the
I think
phone
that's
always fall
in a
asleep.
lot of our lives though. Like, 'cause a lot of people be like, yo, just hearing your voice or just the way how you like bring your prerogative or just like who you are, like it makes them want to
Mhm.
stay. Like,
Exactly. No, because I was saying.
So
Facts.
go ahead.
No, I was saying like no, to piggyback what you were saying. You said that you. No, I think it was the other day she burst me. She said, "I don't even know if I want to do the show." I was like, "Jen, this is your baby. Why are you going to give it up?"
I'm surely gonna cancel this week. I ain't gonna lie. Like even G-Way knows. I'm
No,
like,
because
should I cancel?
she first
I'm
me,
laughing at
and we were
Mrs.
talking
I'm
about
laughing
it, and
at
she was
Mrs.
like, "I really want to cancel the show." I said, "Wait." I said, "Wait, Jen, this is your baby. You need to do the show."
He's snitching, y'all. He's snitching. He's
I'm
snitching.
not snitching. That's exactly what you. That's exactly what I told you.
I'm snitching.
You know what?
So if you're just pulling up, this is a room full of snitches. You're just pulling up.
It's getaway here.
You're definitely late. Is basically over, but we are at my favorite part of the night. We just discussed what brought us to tagged, what our goals on tags, tip for new streamers, our best troll story. Then we got a little serious and talked about thoughts of leaving the app and what kept us here. So now we're gonna go to my favorite segment, the Ask Jen host hot seat question. I went to Instagram to ask our peers what they wanted to know for this week's hot seat question. If you want your question to be featured in next week's episode, make sure you take your butt to Instagram, go to my profile, click on that icon, and follow me on Instagram there. Look out for our Ask Jen host hot seat question. Make sure y'all give an answer. This week, blah, 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 Thick Pixie wrote in and asked, how do you keep your streaming life and private life separate? My answer to that, Thick Pixie, is just know that there's a difference. That this can't be your end all, that you have a life outside of this. And that often, sometimes it's a very fine line for me. I'll be on here so often that I forget I have a whole personal life outside of this. So for me, I just make sure that I do keep some things private. Even though I'm very open, you guys all know a lot about me just from being on this show, but I also have a life outside of that I have to keep private, because you have to have some things have to be just your own. I even took out and I started making myself take a day off every week, because I was on here. If you guys know me, I'm on here so much. But I made myself start taking a day off. So for that, definitely give yourself time off of here to separate from the app. So if you're just pulling up, it is almost over. Tonight's topic was surviving tagged, a streamer survival guide. You're definitely late. It's basically, we're done, okay? But don't fret. You can find us every week on YouTube, which you can find posted in my Instagram bio by clicking that icon. It's not that hard, I promise you. So go do that. But now I would like to wrap up the show with this quote. Build it and they will come. Only works in the movies. Social media and streaming is a build it, nurture it, engage them, and they may come and they will stay. That's building. So with that being said, I want to have you guys go all around, introduce yourselves, and then we can wrap this thing up like you're
All right,
supposed
I'm gonna go first.
to. All right.
My name is Lil Woody. I do a show every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, called Make a Mess Monday, where you can truly express yourself and be uncensored completely. My co-host is Mrs. Yeah, I do actually sing. Since already is gonna read in the comments. I do sing, so if you want to hear any of my music, go on SoundCloud and look up L apostrophe ELU. It's literally 4 letters. You just gotta make sure you put that apostrophe in there after the first L. Um, but besides that, I stream whenever I really want to stream. I try to stream every other day, at least for about an hour. So I do like Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays pretty much. But besides that, yeah, make sure y'all fave my sis, my good sis. This is one of my favorite shows to be on. I love whenever she invites me on the Red Room Talk because I really do love this show. I enjoy it more than any of the other shows that I see on the app. I'm not gonna lie. This is the show that I feel the most welcome. So that's why y'all should definitely always come back to Jen and Juice Live because she makes you feel the most welcome out of everybody else on this app. And then also, she's just that. I can't even say the word, but can I say it? Can I just say one cuss word, please? Give me permission.
Go ahead.
She really is that bitch, okay? So make sure y'all fucking favor her, please. And that's all big, okay?
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
That's what people.
on Moses slipper, and on Noah's Ark, okay? Just in case you didn't know. But anyways, next.
Prince.
Mr. Moses Slipper.
As y'all know, I'm your boy Prince Petty, BKA Ruthless. That was my old name, but I stream when, like Woody said, whenever I want. I do a show. It's called This Is My Sunday Flow. It happens every Sunday it starts at 10:30, between 10:30 and 10:40. Like I said, stream during the day. Y'all make sure y'all come and hit that favor on Gin and Juice because this right here,
This right here.
we love you, Jen.
And do.
This is Girl Killer, Self Love Sundays. Yes, I know I had canceled out 2 episodes on y'all. We back, season 3 this Sunday. Come tap in at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. I stream right now. It's randomly. I'm still trying to get my life together off the app. But aside from that, you already know my casa tu casa. Come tap in. Priscilla, Scylla, Killer. Y'all know me as a whole thing. Real drug dealer. Come here. Love you, Jen and Juice. Make sure I hit that star button at the top.
Last but not least,
Yup.
You say
Bye.
real drug dealer?
Lay back. Got the money on the money and the money on the mind.
and last but not least,
Real drug dealer. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's G Way, aka G Way or No Way. Y'all can catch me Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my live. The Hood Feud. If you think you ghetto, you think you ratchet, come tell me about it. You might win a private jet. Also, Wednesdays, I'm on Shake That Ass Wednesdays on my live as well. I got Getting Lit on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can also catch me here. Oop, my butt. Ooh, Lord, Jesus. And you can also catch me here Saturdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Room Talk. Other than that, you can catch me live pretty much at night. Like I get off work, I stream until I get sleepy. So from like 8 p.m. until I'm tired, or the gifts stop coming, or the comments stop moving, I'm on. So
Don't leave me. I'm gonna kick your butt. So I'm your host, Jen and Juice. Obviously, you can find me here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also find me most of the time in King of Diamonds Live, G Ways Live, somebody else's live. Trust me, you'll see me in all kind of lives around here. Empress is live. But I'm also the graphics designer for most of my friends on here. But I do the graphics for King of Diamonds. I'm on the Getting Lit crew. So make sure y'all tap in for your art and graphic needs also. So yeah, that is it. Now you can see me anytime, late night into mornings, pretty much. But yeah.
Untitled Sounds Production.
See them juice boxes?
Untitled Sounds Production. What up, sound?